You're welcome, guys. I want to show you how to make this placket. You see there, that etibo. So watch as we do it. In this, to get that design, you just have to bend your material like this, cut it in a square, bend it triangular form. You iron it to get this sharp edge. So once you have done that, you can choose the size that you want. You do it as many as you want your to have in front of that your design. The length that I'm using in this is about 15, and so you have about like 30 pieces of it because it's going to be on the both sides, just as you are seeing here now. You are going to arrange it in this form. In front, it's going to face down. It's going to face down. You don't do it facing up. So this is what we want to do now. As you are seeing it on the material here, I am just arranging it one after the other, one after the other. Actually, I have already started doing this before, and I remember that I did not show the beginning part of it, so I decided to go back in showing how you can get this triangular form. So when you have arranged it in the front like this, after arranging it properly, make sure that the triangular form are all set, arranged in order, because that is the beauty of this etibo placket. So you can see it now. It's very beautiful like this. Then you have to also make a placket that is going to be by the side of it. Actually, what I'm putting there now is a gum stay just to hold it before sewing it, and I'm going to remove it. So after sewing it, I'm going to remove it just to, this is a white material. So if you are not careful, you will stain it, and some of the stain might not be able to go off again. So you try to cover the front as I am before ironing it, so that it's going to relax there. So after doing this, I'm going to also make a material that's going to be by the side of it, and also the center placket. So that is where we are now. We want to sew it down there. You might decide to do your own outside. You might decide to fix it on a placket before you put it in front of your material. Whichever one that is good for you can actually work. But I am fixing this one directly on the material. So as we are sewing, you are seeing that I'm sewing exactly on the straight line. I'm sewing on those straight line, not on the triangle, that triangular shape. No, it's going to be by the side of it, just to hold it first. After which, I'm going to bring the side part of this front design. I'm going to bring it. So if you look at it now, done is to remove. I've just opened the center part. That's the center part. So this is the one that will make up the side of it. And now it's just like 5 inches, depending on what you want, how you want it. And I put a gum stay, iron it properly. After ironing it, you make sure that it's properly aligned. You trim and see that it's equal. The two have to be equal because it's going to be on the both side of that triangular design we made. So after ironing it, you bend the two side of it. It have to be equal. You bend the two side of it so that it's going to look smooth at the in front of it. So you do the same thing on the other side. Iron it properly. Remember, I put a gum stay on it. So that is the finishing now. So now after doing that, you put it on the each side. It's going to be on each side. But remember, before that, it's going to have a center placket. We are going to also work on the center placket. That is what I want to cut now. The center placket, the bigger one and the small one. The one I'm cutting now is the small one that is going to be on the right hand side. So I'm also going to put a gum stay on it, so to make it thicker. That is just the essence of putting a gum stay. If you have a cloth gum, you can use a cloth gum. All are good. Whether you use a cloth gum or gum stay, they are all good. You fold it to the desired size. You just fold it. After folding that, it's certainly at least five 1/4 is good. Is good. You just trim it and make sure that you fix it there. Make sure that you iron it properly. Uh, Ironing it properly is very important so that when you are fixing it, it won't give you a problem. Sometimes after fixing, you notice that the thread did not hold it properly. So, but once as you're bending it, you make sure that one side is bigger, uh, so that as you're matching your machine is fine. So now it's time to fix the center placket and the smaller part of it. So this is the smaller part of it where the bigger one will lap on. So you see that you have to make sure that it align properly before you sew it. Oh, you have to align properly as you sew it. I didn't get it properly. I have to lose this place and rematch it again to make sure. I think I need to trim it a little off. There are small edges of it. I need to trim it off. Okay, I think it's good now. It's good. So because if you didn't hold properly, after a while it might pull off. So it's good to match it properly, right? So this is the smaller side of it. When you get to the where it ends, there is a V cut there. You stop at that place where you notched. Uh, you stop there, and that's where you will turn it out. Okay. So this is where we stop from here. So we continue. You might wish to run it a second thread, just as you can see doing here. You run a second thread to make it a bit firm. So that is it. So you trim the excess on the side here before you fix the bigger placket. So the next thing now is to fix the bigger placket. You can fix it from the down. When you fix it from the down, you now turn it over so that it will line properly. You can see that is just it. It's very easy. Well, that's the V part I mentioned at the ending part of it where I'm cutting now. So once you get to that point, you don't pass it, you stop there. You notch it. That is, you close it tight and bring it to the front. You turn it to the front so that you can properly close it. So you can see there. You can see. So by the time you follow this pattern in closing it, you will have a very beautiful finishing. You will have a very beautiful finishing. This style is actually called good luck because the president of Nigeria at one time, Good Luck Jonathan, was fond of this etibo style. So it's named after him, this style, good luck. So many persons love it. It's a Nigerian wear, more especially people from the riverine area. They love it. It's called etibo. So this design is common around the riverine area in Nigeria. So you can see you now top stitch the second that bigger placket.
and after which your work is getting set step by step. You have to do this before you start closing the putting the arms and the closing the side, so that it doesn't give you issue while closing it. So it is best that when you follow this tip this way, you'll be able to close it perfectly and it won't give you issue. If you are new in our channel, please, we beg that you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button so that whenever something new comes up, you'll be able to watch it. And those of our subscribers, we appreciate you for always watching our video. So this is the second placket, and you usually have pockets. So you first sew it halfway. After sewing this part, now by the time you put it, you don't need to sew that side again. That's where the pocket we usually fix the pocket. Now notice how I'm going to fix this side now. Make sure that it aligns. So this is the ending part of it. This is the ending part of the design, the closure. Is closure. You can make any design. You can be like a C. You can be like a triangle. You can be like however you want it to be. You put a hem gum stay as well. If you have a cloth gum, you can also use a cloth gum in making it thicker and also trim it. After which you fold the sides. You have to fold the sides, and its folding must be determined by the size you have. It's the beauty of this etibo is that front design. So this front design is what makes it different from the regular shirt or top that you wear, is the design. So if you don't give it this beautiful design, it doesn't it can never be etibo. So that's it. So uh, this style is actually a bit big from the regular one because it's an elderly person. He wanted to be uh, want it big. Look at this one. It's up to 11. It's up to 11. So, and it's going to correspond with what we have on the chest. Usually the size of the from one point of the nipple point to the other point, that is around 4 or 5 is what we usually use, but this one now is a bit bigger from the regular one. So after ironing it, the next thing is to fix it. And it's usually the last one. Usually the last one because it's going to close the down part of those material that you can see there. So as you're putting this one, you lift that design up, match it across. You don't match on top of it. There are different kind of design of etibo. Yes, there are different styles of etibo. This is just one of it. And like I mentioned before, it is called Jonathan. This one is called Jonathan. So you can make sure that triangular point there must be at the center. Make no mistake about it. It must be at the center point. So what you need to do to make sure that it comes to the center is when you bend it into two, you iron it, the center will stand out. So now you just carefully fix it by running your thread gently. You don't rush it. Run your thread. I've actually made a video on etibo, how to couple your etibo, but this is a different design as well. So if you check other videos on my channel, you'll be able to see how to cut the hand, how to cut the etibo itself, and how to couple it, even the hand. So you can watch on some of details we have a detailed video concerning how to do all of this. So please keep on watching to the end, and if you have derived any value on this video, we ask that you give us a thumbs up and give us subscribe to our channel. So you have to, this is the point, you make sure that it aligns, it's at the center. If it's not at the center, you miss the point. So that is it. You gradually make sure that you fold all of this. You can see that. Isn't that beautiful? It's coming out, and that is it. So we concluding on this part, and this is the aspect we want to show on this video. We didn't want to show the entire video, but just this aspect is what we want to show on this video. So like we said, if you are derive a benefit on this video, please try to give us a like and hit the notification button, please, so that whenever something new comes up, you will be among those, you'll be notified by YouTube so that you'll be able to watch it. We thank you so much for watching along and also being part of our channel, supporting us regularly. So you see where I'm notching now, that is where the pocket is. That's exactly where the pocket is. So we are done. That just, you can see how beautiful it's looking. So other part of this can be done offline. Thank you for watching.